Hey, how should I sit? Is this right? Hey, so I just saw War for the Planet of the Apes, and I thought it was a good movie. I just want to say that. So if you're not familiar with Planet of the Apes franchise, there are a bunch of apes, and they live on a planet, and it's planet Earth, so it's really could be called Planet of the Humans with apes. Actually, a really good title for this movie would have just been Planet Earth. Instead of Planet of the Apes or Planet of the Humans, we could just say Planet Earth. That it's shorter to write. It would have saved them a lot of money when they came out with the logos and the posters and the stuff like that. So, yeah. So Andy Serkis was in the movie. I like Andy Serkis. He's like Gollum, So yeah, that was cool. No, in all honesty, I was really impressed with this movie. It was really well written. And yeah. A lot of times in this movie, the apes, a lot of them don't talk, except for Caesar, the one played by Andy Serkis or Gollum, and so they to talk to each other. So it's like, imagine me doing this review like that. It's kind of difficult to understand, but there are subtitles, so it's actually not like this at all, and it's not nearly as It actually makes more sense. Actually, I think they use sign language, and yeah, I probably shouldn't have done that. So this movie was really dark. I'm not talking about the lighting. I'm talking about the story. It was really dark and sad and everything, but it's also really happy. I can't say much because I don't want to give anything away, but everyone dies, and all the apes, all the people, everyone. Actually, at the very end, planet Earth just explodes, and to be honest, there are a lot of the scenes in this movie that remind me of 2001: A Space Odyssey, just because if you've ever seen that movie, I think at the beginning there's a bunch of monkeys or gorilla. What's the difference between a gorilla and an ape? I have no idea. But anyway, there's a bunch of them, and they're walking around, and they're on planet Earth, and there's a bunch of symbolism and crap. I hate 2001: A Space Odyssey. I thought that movie sucked. People say it's one of the best movies ever, but I thought it was horrible. It's so slow, and yeah, I get that that Stanley Kubrick used great special effects and everything for the 60s or whatever, but the movie is so slow, it just sucks. It is so overrated. One of the things I really liked about this movie is that I felt it was so well directed. There was a lot of things in the scenes that were really intentional. For example, towards the beginning of the movie, you can see soldiers walking around, and there's stuff written on the back of the helmets, sort of bad things about the apes. It said endangered species, and there were some other ones, and I don't remember what they said, but it was pretty bad, But yeah, I really thought it was a good movie, and honestly, it's probably the best in the entire series. I thought this was a really elegant way to end the Planet of the Apes trilogy, the prequel. Is this a prequel because there were movies before, and now these are what takes place before it? I don't even know. I will say though, the ending was really sad, and spoiler alert, everybody dies at the end. The planet explodes, which I just said earlier. But yeah, I thought Planet Earth was a good movie. You should totally go see it. So yeah, that's my movie review. I hope you liked it.